coating?
Go ahead. I'm gonna make a super simple video today just to explain to some people that sometimes you have to think outside the box. And it's hard to think outside the box when you're in the box. Alright, so this is what happened. And I'm only doing this video because I personally haven't ran into this situation, but I have suggested this before to friends and people that just ask me about screen printing. So, I have a job. I'm doing some hoodies for Foul Play. The back print it's about 14 inches wide. And last time we printed them on the automatic, so everything went fine, no problem. The screens are bigger. But here, when we code the emulsion for the manual screens, the width of the scoop coater is smaller than the art. And I didn't feel like setting it up on the automatic. I was gonna get all the lint on my boards, and then I have to change the paper on 12 boards. It's just too much. So what I had to do, because I didn't want to burn it on the automatic frames, is I burned the film on this screen sideways. So before I even came out here and burned them, I brought the film, I made sure that it fit on my board. So like I said, it's about 14 and a half, and my boards are 15 inches, so it fits there. If I was to put the art like I normally would, it wouldn't fit because it was sticking out about I would say a quarter of an inch on each side. So I just flipped it sideways. What I did is I grabbed one of my screens that were already on here, I flipped the screen, I brought the board down just enough to where it doesn't hit there. So when the head comes down, I have enough room here between the board and the clamp. So once I figured that that would work, I just burned my screen almost as high as possible, so that when I load the hoodie, I'm left with about 4 fingers from the top of the collar. So maybe if you didn't think that this was possible, you would go and reburn or redo the art, shrink it down a little bit just so it fits. But if your customer has like a reorder, obviously you size it to what works for you. But if let's say your customer has an existing design and it comes from a different company and it doesn't fit on your screen going the regular vertical way, flip it the other way and make it work if you really want to keep that customer, or if you run into a similar situation like mine. But it's just to put some thinking in your head that it is possible for you to put the screen sideways and actually print. I hope this was helpful. We'll check you guys in the next one. Comment below if you guys want to learn something that I haven't talked about in a while. I'll make a specific video. Just let me know what you think. Also, let me know if you've ever done this before. Like I said, I've suggested it, but this is my actual first time doing it. And I know it works. I'm pretty sure. So there it is. I didn't want to not print it and not show you, so I set it up. It's ready to go. I got the base over here. We're gonna flash print the base and then drop the orange on top. Pretty simple. Okay, one last thing. I actually printed one hoodie, the first one. And I think I said they were back prints earlier, but they're actually front prints, just to clarify. Everything looks good. Taped off the Reggies, no problem. Flash printed the white, dropped the orange on top. No registration issues. There is a white underneath the orange here on all that. Looks good.